But let's begin this afternoon on some crime-related stories because one person has been arrested in connection with a broad-day robbery incident in which a gang of motor riders trailed and robbed a bank client at gunpoint. According to the police, the suspect, who works closely with the bank in question, is assisting with investigations. Meanwhile, the service says it is clamping down heavily on brazen criminals who rob individuals on highways and the nation's business districts. In the last week alone, 3 robbery incidents have been recorded at Apenkwa, Achimota and Wager, all in Accra. Director General of Police Public Affairs Directorate, ACP Kwesifori, has been speaking to us.
Strategies have been devised as to how to confront this emerging crime, where people use motorbike to rob in open daylight. And as you can see, we've deployed a lot of policemen, the motorbike assault team called the Robberies, the static patrols, foot and vehicular. And we've taken control of the 2 cities, making sure that we monitor their movement closely. We are targeting those criminals seriously. We are closing in. We know who they are and their mode of operations. And we are so determined, to deal with them in accordance with law. And we may be revising our strategies as and when necessary. And other intelligence-led ops are also seriously going on.
How do you say, for example, that some of the areas specifically that police action is going to be targeting are high-density areas?
The financial areas, business location, banks, and other commercial areas, as well as market, are being taken care of. And we'll make sure that we police those areas very well. And we're going to also bridge gap between the police and them, to allow information to flow and be able to get those bad guys who go around, robbing people in broad daylight. And this time the strategy is also to take care of day as well as the night.
There's also been concern that some of these banks may have elements that connive with these bad guys to rob people who come to the bank and give information to some of these people to trail them, etc. On this latest incident, have you picked up anybody, for example, and what's the action on the banks and their staff specifically? What should they be doing?
One thing is the acting IGP tasked the commanders to move into the managers to talk to them and also hear them and see how best they can protect them better. Not only that, and also to protect customers who will be coming. Policemen will be going there, commanders will be going there to interact with them. Therefore, we see them as an essential partners in fighting these menace.
At least one bank staff has been arrested?
Is someone who worked closely with the bank. Have been picked and we are investigating.